new opportunities, or even buying more Bitcoin, Figure makes it straightforward and transparent. Visit figure.com/Real Vision or click on my link below to take out a Bitcoin-backed loan with Figure today. Hi, I want to talk to you today about my friends at Bitwise and why they're the best crypto asset manager out there. I've talked on the show often about how crypto is reshaping everything from finance, portfolios, and even macro. Everything's ramping up. We've got tailwinds in DC, interest from TradFi, and growing optimism. But smart investors see all of this and focus on the how. What's the savviest way to seize this moment? And that's why so many investors I know are working with Bitwise today. They've been all in on crypto since 2017. They're OGs. They've got more than 30 products to help investors like you get access to whatever they need or want. They've got a team of more than 100 across the US and Europe, and they have over 10 billion in client assets. You know, a lot of people know Bitwise for their ETFs, how they... I'm going to share one of those for you so you can see behind the paywall the kind of things you get at Real Vision. So you get a deeper understanding of my views and Julian's views, which I know you like. Now, if you do want that deeper understanding, we've got a special offer on right now, which is you get 3 months free subscription to Real Vision extra on top of the subscription that you pay for. So 3 months free just by going to realvision.com/3 months free. And this way, you'll really be able to supercharge yourself in your financial journey by having this whole group of experts to help you understand it, and also the experts of the crowd. We have an incredible platform with amazing conversations happening, and there's an incredible amount of trade ideas too, where people really, really do try their hardest to generate alpha for the rest of the community. In fact, we've got a trade ideas competition running right now. So you can see they've issued over 9 billion in loans, and not a single Satoshi of client funds has ever been lost. Here's what makes a Leden loan different. With a custodied loan, collateral is not lent out to generate interest. There are no credit checks. Funds in less than 12 hours, no monthly payments, and repay whenever you want with 0 penalties. And they just don't talk security, they prove it. Leden offers proof of reserve reports, verified by a top accounting firm every 6 months. Leden is 100% focused on doing one thing better than anyone else, giving Bitcoin holders a secure and transparent way to unlock liquidity without selling. Be a corrective phase when everyone starts thinking it's all over, we'll give up now, and then we should get phase 3, which is the final leg in the dollar, potentially a leg lower in rates, and the more speculative frenzy that comes at the last part of this. Hi, Raoul here. Listen, I think we've got until 2030 before the economic singularity arrives. Now, it might not be the exact date, but it's around then. So we have about 6 years to figure out how to unfuck our future. I've put together a report to help you called Prepare for 2030. It's going to help you take the first steps in that journey to make sure you're secure past 2030. So just click on the link below and start your journey now.
Yeah. And just because I have this open,
flag.
I think it's a flag, but this is kind of the range that I would watch. This is what you and I were talking about earlier when you were on the plane to Little. Looks like an inverse head and shoulders, right?
Yeah.
And then when you zoom out,
same as the Tesla one. I'll show you that in a bit, but it's interesting.
And then if you zoom out, let me remove this. Like, this is still the big setup, isn't it?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. And then XRP is boring, but this will explode at some point.
Yeah.
This still feels contextually like the right chart, but I think that maybe the hack kind of put it down a little bit below the intraday closing highs, which I would have preferred it didn't. But even if you draw it through the lows, it looks fine. I also think that it's really clear if you kind of just look at it like this.
On the other stuff, I mean, fuck me, our call on Hood was good.
Well, I was going to tell you, I mean, I was just looking at even the calls at the pro level. GMI got them sooner, so they're higher. But even at the pro level, Tesla calls are up 360%. Coin calls are up 115%. The Hood calls that we put on GMI are up more than that. And even just the outright, right, QQQ edition at pro is up 14%.
Yeah, I know.
Big moves. But we got that inverse head and shoulders there on Coinbase, that was big.
Yeah, and it still feels like bit corrective and then the next move, because the chart in Hood, if we look at the weekly chart, is not in Hood, in Coinbase, is a very, very, very big inverse head and shoulders. And this chart pattern yields and the world's going to end, nothing has happened. But when I look at the daily, we've got a chance that yields are going to, we've got this 13 and this 9, but we had another 13 there. Whether we come back down, it feels like more like 2017, where yields actually don't go anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I have been saying. And I saw the 9 as well on DMARC, and I feels like they'll come lower.
Yeah, that's possible. And the dollar, it tried to push higher yesterday, tried to push higher today, and it's just come smashing back down again. But the 9 and 13 count is something to take very seriously.
Yeah,
and again,
that's what I said.
It's really interesting to see how strong the ETH narrative comes back. And I've been saying it for a while, is like, people can write off ETH, they're ridiculous. ETH has enormous amounts going for it. And now we've seen this new MicroStrategies version by Joe Lubin of buying ETH. I also think the financial system uses ETH a lot more. And I think ETH outperforms Bitcoin all the rest of the cycle now. And that's not uncommon. So
if we're right about the ISM, then that's how it should play out.
That's right. And Solana should over time outperform ETH, but ETH's got catch up to do. So we got a call on that later. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. There's not much more to talk about. It's kind of everything's on track. Just a bit of overbought digestion. I think we should get that in equities at some point as well, because they've had this monstrous movement back to all-time highs there and thereabouts. You probably get a bit of congestion, a bit of profit taking, and then we get the leg higher. That leg higher should be, all of June should be strong. All of July should be strong. August should be more complicated, which is what we've been saying, which should be phase 2 of the phase 2 improving. That dip will be bought because it has to be by the institutions and the hedge funds. So that again sets us up into a very strong back end of the year.
Yeah,
just because of the positioning and how badly they've underperformed.
To have been sidelined on a 30% rip in equities.
It's huge. I mean, that's your whole fucking year's performance out the window.
Yeah, as I said in the video, I said bye bonuses.
Yeah, and there was somebody posted on X that I'll use for GMI, the skew. I mean, everybody's massively underweight tech.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, holy shit. What are they thinking?
Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Support the channel by liking this video, subscribing, and enabling post notifications for more content on crypto and digital assets. Check out our other videos and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement helps with the YouTube algorithm and keeps the content coming. Thanks for your support. Enjoy the video.